Hello everyone. Today we'll be going through Cambridge O Level Additional Mathematics Paper 14037 slash 14 May June 2021. Let us move to the question, and this says question number 1. A part on the axis below, sketch the graph of this equation from 0 to 360. So if we take in this equation, if we replace x is equal to 0, we can write at x is equal to 0, y will be equal to y will be equal to 6 into cos 0. Cos 0 will be 1, so minus 1, so it will be 6 minus 1, which will be equal to 5. So we can take 5 point over here. Now we can check for 90. If we take x value as 90, our equation will be y is equal to, at x is equal to 90, this will be cos 2x, so cos 180 will be minus 1, so this one y value will be equal to minus 6 minus 1, and this will be equal to minus 7. So minus 7 we can take over here, this will be like minus 7, and uh, cos 90 we have taken minus 1, so point will be, we can take point over here, and 1 point will be over here, and next point 180 will be 360, so cos of 360 also we can check, cos of 360 will be equal to 1, so in that case it will be 6 minus 1, so 5, so we can take upper value at 180 as 5 over here, so graph will be curving like this, and for 270 also again it will be this location, and 360 will be equivalent to this position, and we can mark over here. Now we have to draw the curve, and it will be symmetric curve. We can draw and like this one up to this, and then it will be curving like this one, cos graph, and this will be from here it should bend, so itself it should bend, and it will be like this, and bending again it will be reaching over here, so this will be cos graph, which we have plotted, and accurate graph, if I'll show you, will be over here. Hopefully you can see this one, and this is the curve which is accurately drawn, and this will be a sketch, and you will be requiring these points only. Hopefully you understood this. Then for the next part, B part, they are saying for B part what we have to do, the graph of y is equal to a plus b sine c theta for minus 180 to 180 is shown below, and we have to write down the values of the constants a, b, and c. So a, b, and c. So c value will be amplitude. We know c. B value will be amplitude, which we can take this will be from mean position to extreme position, so this will be 4, and we can write b value over here 4, and next this will be C value will be what? C value will be uh, like this location is not changing, and this will be A value will be for y-axis shifting. A value will be, if we go through this equation, A value will be what? This will be um, y-axis translation, we can say, up or down, and we can see this curve is not moved up or down. So this value, A value, will be 0, and next is what? C value. And this C value is sine, for example, for sine 0 we are having 0, for sine 90 we are having 1, but because of this B value 4, we are getting 4. So C value is uh, like uh, mm, like sine graph is same curve, so same curve as sine, no change. So C value will also be basically 1, because sine for this one, sine 90 is 1, which is this one, and 0 is 0. So it will remain, these will be the values. This is a 2 mark question which they have given. So now question number 2 is a part on the axis below. Sketch the graph of these two things, giving the coordinates of the points where the graph meets the x-axis. So first of all, what we'll be doing, we will be checking for y is equal to x minus 3 mod, and for x minus 3 mod, we can divide this into 6 portions. So half will be 3, and we can write over here 1 and 2. So this value we can take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And similarly we can divide this half to minus 3, and this will be minus 1, minus 2. Roughly we are dividing, this will be minus 4, and this will be minus 5. Now the curve is y is equal to x minus 3. If it is without mod, then y is equal to 0 will be x is equal to minus 3. So 0 and minus 3 we can take over here, like this is 1, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and minus 4. So the line will be passing through this one. So positive line I have drawn like this, and the negative side of the line I will be drawing in different color, and this will be passing through this one. So this is the negative portion of the line. Now when we have to take this mod, so what we'll be doing, so we can divide this one into 4 portions. So this will be 1, 2, 3, and this minus 3 will be shifting to plus 3 side over here, and our this graph will be switching to this one. So negative portion will be switching to this, and this point will be 0 and 3, and our this point will be 3 and 0, and we can erase this negative portion, this one. So this will be the mod graph, which we can write y is equal to x minus 3 mod. This will be x minus 3 mod. This will be the graph required. They are saying on the axis below, sketch this graph. One part we have done, and y is equal to 2 over 5 x mod. And the second graph also we have to draw on the same axis. If you check, I have how we can draw this one, like y is equal to 2 over 5 x mod. So in this case, if x is equal to 0, y will be also equal to 0. So we can take this point 0, 0. And if x is equal to 5, y will be equal to 2. So 5 and 2 will be around here, and 5 and 2 will be over here. So we can take 5 and 2 over here, this point, and we can, if we draw this one, we sketch this portion will be the positive portion, and again negative portion I'm drawing in different colors so that we can remove this one, and this side, negative side, we can shift to the positive side. Roughly I'm shifting to this one, or if I shift in the same color of the graph, so it will be like this. Now this negative side is shifted to the positive side, and our graph will be, now it will be like this. And they're saying points of intersection, we need to find the points of intersection, and we can draw for points of intersection. We can extend this line, so this will be our point of intersection. So giving the coordinates of the points where the graph meets the axis, only graph meets the axis. So we have to give basically this point and this point. So 3 points we have to provide. This point I have provided, this point also given, and this point we can write as 0, 0, and this will be 0, 0 point. So this point also, now 3 points we have provided. The same thing you can practice in different softwares which are available on the net, and I have used a software. I'll go there and I will explain. Okay, so this is the software which I am using. You can use any of the softwares. First of all, y is equal to x minus 3. Y is equal to x minus 3 is without mod. This is line. If you see, this is basically the line which is intercepting as 3 and 0 and minus 3. So these are 2 points, and if we take the mod, which is over here, y is equal to x minus 3 mod, and this negative side of the curve will be switching to positive side. So this minus 3, 0 and minus 3 point is switching to 0 and plus 3. So this is V-shaped graph, and this is 3 and 0. And if we just remove the blue portion and negative side, when we are removing, it will be like this. If this is straight line graph, and the negative portion will be switching to positive side like this one. So this will be the first graph which we have done. And the second graph, which is y is equal to 2 over 5x, without mod I have plotted first. So if we take, this is the straight line passing through the origin, this one, and this point of intercept is also given, but it is not required in this part. So these are the three points which we have mentioned, and this negative portion of this line, we can shift by when we take y is equal to 2 by 5 x mod. If we take this one, it will be shifting to positive side. You can see this negative side is shifting to positive side. If I remove the negative portion, it will be like this one. So these are two final graphs which we have plotted over here, and this is first uh, point which is intersecting x-axis at 0, 0, and this is the point which is at 0, 3 y-intercept, and x-intercept is 3 and 0. And as I told you, this point is point common in both curves, which is in point of intersection, which is not required, but it is 5 and 2. And this is basically the graph. And if we go back to our question, over here I have copied the same graphs which I have explained you, and this is basically the first line which is shifted to the negative side is shifted to the positive side. Y is equal to mod of x minus 3, and the second graph is this one, which is um, y is equal to 2 over 5x mod, and both are plotted on 1, and we got this one. The points are also shown. This type of practice will be very nice for you if you are practicing at home, but keep in mind these type of softwares are not available in exam, but you can practice as much as you can, and this will be increasing your understanding of graphs, and you will be at ease when you will be solving these type of questions in exam. Hopefully this will be helpful for you. Now B part, solve the equation this and this. So in this part they are saying for point of intercept, which we have seen over here. This will be the point of intercept, which is 2 and 5, but we have to solve this algebraically. When they are saying solve, it means we have to solve algebraically and reach to the answer, and we can solve this one as um, 2 over x 2 over 5x, and mod, basically we can take square. Basically this square will be equal to x minus 3 square. This will be the mod. Positive values we have taken. Now we can open. This will be 4 over 25x squared is equal to, we can open this x minus 3 square, so it will be x squared a squared plus b squared, which is 3 squared will be 9, and minus 2ab, so 2 into minus 3 will be 6, so minus 6x. And now we can shift this x square, this one x square term to the other side, so we'll get x squared minus 4 over 25 x squared minus 6x and plus 9 is equal to 0. And further we can simplify this. Will be we can simplify this as 1 minus 4 over 25, and this will be equal to 21 over 25. 21 over 25 x squared and minus 6x plus 9 is equal to 0. And if we simplify this, we can factorize this one, mod 5 3, and this will be coefficient of x square is 20. You can apply the quadratic formula also, or factorization, whatever you like. So this one, and minus 6 and 9 is the constant, so this one, and we will get 5 and 15 by 7. So we can write step x minus 5 and 7x, and this will be minus 15. So these are the two values which we have calculated, 5 and this, so this will be equal to 0, and this implies we can write this as x is equal to 5 and x is equal to 15 over 7. These will be the two answers which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. So if we check the graph, this will be x is equal to 5. This is x is equal to 5. If I enlarge this one a little more, because I wanted to show you the points of interception, and if you now hopefully you can see this one, this is 5 and 2x value is 5, which is over here, and over here x value is 2.143, and if we calculate this one in decimal, basically this decimal value will be 2.1428, which is exactly same. So we found exactly same values as our computer software has provided. Hopefully you understood everything. Now we can move to question number 3. Question number 3 is saying find the first three terms in the expansion in ascending powers of x for x minus 3 a minus 3x raised to power 10, where a is a constant. So we can expand a and plus 3 minus 3x and whole raised to the power 10, and this one we can write 10c0. You can write like 10c0 this in this shape or in this one. So a raised to the power 10 and minus 3x raised to the power 0, and the second term will be 10c1, and this will be a raised to the power reduced 1 reduced 10, and this will be 9. So minus 3x raised to the power 1, and next will be plus 10 c2, and third term will be a raised to the power 8 and minus 3x squared. So this is what we have written, 1, 2 and 3 terms which were required, and we can write this as this will be 1, 10c0 will be 1, and anything raised to power 0 will be 1. So this will be a raised to the power 10 plus 10c1 is 10. So 10 multiplied by minus 3x will be minus 30 a 9x, and this will be 10c2, and 10c2 we can check, this is 10c2 will be equal to 45. So 45 will be multiplied by 3, so multiply by 3 will be equal to 1, not 3, it should be multiplied by 3 squared, which is 9. So 45 multiplied by 9 will be equal to 405. So plus 405 a raised to the power 8 and x square. So these are the terms which are required. This was 3-mark question which we have done. Now after this one, b part says given that a is positive and that the three terms found in part A can also be written as this one. Find the value of each constants A, P and Q. Now we can see that x square, coefficient of x square is this one. We can compare coefficient of x square, which in this case is this one which we found in the last part. So we can write this, we can equalize them, basically coefficient of x square we can equalize, and our equation will be what, 405 a raised to the power 8 is equal to 405 over 256, which we have taken from here. Now we can find the value of a, so this implies 405, we can shift to other side, so a8 is equal to 405 over 256 multiplied by 405, and after cancellation this will be 1 and this will be cancelled, and a8 a raised per 8 is equal to 1 over 256, and this implies a will be equal to 1 over 256 raised to the power 1 over 8, and this one we can write as 1 over 256, and this will be part 1 over 8, and this will be equal to 1 by 2. So this is equal to, a value is equal to 1 by 2. Now similarly we can compare p value. P is this one, which is a10. In this case this is a10, so we can equate them. So a10 is equal to, we can write over here, p is equal to a10, and a value we found 1 by 2, which is equal to 1 by 2 raised to the power 10 is equal to 1 by 2. So answer raised to the power 10 is equal to 1 over 1024, 1 over 1024, and this will be the value of p. Now we can compare. For q we will be comparing the coefficient of x, and coefficient of x is over here, and this one will equalize to q, and q will be equal to, we can write over here, q is equal to minus 30a raised to power 9, and this one we can replace a by 1 by 2, so minus 30 a 1 by 2 raised to power 9, and this will be equal to, we can write minus 30 into 0.5 raised to the power 9, and this will be equal to 15. This should be minus because this is not plus, it should be minus over here, and we'll get minus 15 over 256, and this will be our q value. So we were supposed to find values of each of the constants a, p, q, which we have done. P is this one, q is this one, and this was 3-mark question. We are done with this. Hopefully you understood each and everything. Question number 4. Question 4a part, find the derivative of this one with respect to x. So we can take derivative, which will be 2x plus 1, and par will be reduced by 1, so 5 by 2 minus 1, and into derivative of whatever inside is 2, so we'll write here 2, and this will be equal to 2 into 2x plus 1 and raised to power 5 by 2, 5 over 2. We can write in fraction format, 5 over 2 minus 1, and this will be equal to 3 by 2. So our answer will be this one for 2 marks. Hence, find the integral of this. So now we will be finding integral, and integral will be what? 2x plus 1, and we are adding 1 in case of integral, so par is added 1, and now the par will be divided by the same 3 by 2 plus 1, and plus we can write the derivative of inside, we will be writing over here, and plus integral constant c. So this will be the integral, and now we can rewrite it as, 2x plus 1 raised to power 3 by 2 plus 1. 3 by 2 plus 1 will be equal to 5 by 2, so and this will be 5 by 2 into 2, and this 2 will be cancelled with this one, and our final answer will be plus c, we missed over here, so final answer will be 2x plus 1 raised to the power 5 by 2, and this denominator 5 we can write 1 over 5 and plus c, and this will be the final integral, which is for 2 marks. This question is also done. Now we can move to the next part, which is C part. C part says the diagram shows a graph of this for x is greater than 0, the shaded region enclosed by the curve, the axis, and the line x is equal to a is equal to this one. So shaded region is provided, which is 48.4 square units. Find the value of a showing all your working. This will credit us 3 marks. So what we can do, we can take this equation, this given equation is y is equal to 2x plus 1 raised to the power 3 by 2, and at x is equal to 0 we can check at x is equal to 0, y will be equal to 1. If we replace 0 in this one, we'll get y is equal to 1. So this point, this is at x is equal to 0, so this point is 1, and 0 and 1 coordinates we found from here, and next is we can integrate, and this will be integral of the given equation will be area under the graph, and area under the graph we can write on the integral 2x plus 1 raised to the power 3 by 2 dx, and this is provided as 48.4. So 48.4. Now we can integrate this, and integral of this one we have already taken over here. 1 by 5, 2x plus 1, 5 by 2. So we can copy this integral directly. So this will be 1 over 5 into 2x plus 1 raised to the power 5 by 2, and this is equal to 48.4. And now we can further simplify. 5 first will be shifting to other side, so we'll get 2x plus 1 raised to the power 5 by 2 is equal to 48.4 multiplied by 5, and 48.4 and multiplied by 5 is equal to 242. So 242 will be over here. And now to find the value of x, 2x plus 1, we'll take power 2 by 5 on both sides, so 242 raised to the power 2 over 5, and this will be equal to answer raised to the power fraction 2 over 5, and this will be equal to 8.985. 8.985 up to 3 decimal places I have taken. And now we can shift 1 to this side, so 2x will be equal to 8.985 minus 1, so this will be minus 1 will be resulting to 7.985, and further we can divide it by 2 to get value of x. So 7.985 divided by 2 will be giving us the same number. Will divide by 2, and this will be giving us 3.99, 3.99258. So we can round it to 4. X is equal to 4 will be our final answer for this part. So this one, a value we found which is equal to 4. Hopefully everything is clear. I have explained, and hopefully you understood also. Now question number 5. Question number 5 says a 5-digit number is to be formed from these 5 digits: 2, 5, 6, 7, 9. Each digit may only be used once. So find the number of 5 different numbers that can be formed. So we can take 5 positions, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 positions. If we take first number as 2, so 2 will be having for 5 options, 5 locations to be written, and next we can take 5, so this will be having 4 places. 6 will be having 3, 7, 2, and 9 will be having 1, and we can multiply these, and we will get 5 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1 is equal to 120. So 120 will be answer. This will be 1 mark. Now second part, find the percentage of these numbers that are odd. So odd numbers are what? Odd numbers are 5, 7, and 9. So 3 out of 5 are odd. So 3 out of 5 of 120 we will check. So this will be 3 over 5 of 120 will be equal to 72. So 72 will answer for 2 marks. Next they are saying 12 people are placed at random in 3 groups of 4 people each. Find the number of ways that this can be done. So for this one we can take like first group. This will be first group, and for first group we will be having total 12 people, and we have to adjust three groups of 4 people. So out of 12 people, we have to choose 4 people. So we will write 12, choose 4, because we are selecting 4 people out of 12, and that is randomly we are choosing. And for the second group, if we write for the second group 4, we have already chosen. So remaining are 8. So it will be 8, choose 8 out of how many? 8 out of, 4 out of 8. So 8 is the total, and choose 4. So it will be 4 will be chosen out of 8. Or you can write 8, choose 4. So out of 8, we are choosing 4. Now we can write for the third one, and third group we know 8 we have already chosen in first and second group. Now remaining are 4, and from 4 we have to choose 4. So 4C4, we can write 4C4, and now we can find these values. 12C4 will be what? 12C um, 12C4 will be equal to 495. So we can write 495, and 8 choose 4 will be 8 choose 4 will be 70. So we can write here 70, and 4 choose 4 will be 1. So we can add them together, and this will be what? If we basically not add them together, we have to multiply them together. So 498, oh god, 498, it should be different, so I will check again. This will be 12 choose 4 is 495. So I'll correct this one, 495. And now we can multiply 495 multiply with 70 multiply with 1 is equal to 495 multiplied by 70 multiplied by 1 is giving us 34650. 34650. So as we know that we are not taking care of order, so they can be in 3 different orders. So because we are having 3 groups, so these 4 people can be switched into 3 different situations. So it will be 3 factorial divided by 3 factorial. So if we divide this number by 3 factorial, and we will get 5775, and this will be our final answer. This was 3 marks part which we have done. Hopefully you understood it. Now question number 6, this is simultaneous equation, and simultaneous equation is a little different type, so we'll have to solve this carefully. This is in terms of log, that's why they have given 4 marks for this question. So what we can do, we can take this equation 1. So equation 1 implies we can take power e on both sides. So e raised to the power log with base a x plus y is equal to e raised power 0, and we know e raised power 0 is equal to 1. So our log and e will also cancel, so it will be x plus y is equal to 1. Similarly, we can solve the second equation also, and the second equation, if we rewrite the second equation, it will be x plus 1 will be equal to, first we can take log with base a, and x plus 1 is equal to, we can rewrite it as 2 and y squared 2 we can shift as par, and now we can remove log, and our equation will become x plus 1 is equal to y square. And removing log, is by proper method, like with bar e or taking anti-log or something like that. So we have just leave the log, and x plus 1 is equal to x square. So this x value, from here we can take x value will be equal to 1 minus y, and this value 1 minus y we will be replacing in this equation, and we will get what? We will get 1 minus y plus 1 is equal to y squared. Now equal to y squared. Now this will be our quadratic equation in terms of y. So y squared and plus y and minus 2 is equal to 0. Now we can factorize mode 5 3, and coefficient of x square is 1, coefficient of x is 1, and the constant value is minus 2. So this will be 1 and minus 2. So we can write as y minus 1 and y plus 2, and this is equal to 0. And we can write y is equal to 1 and y is equal to minus 2. And negative value is not possible in this situation. So we will take y is equal to 1. This y is equal to 1 value, if we replace in this one, so x will be equal to 0. Otherwise, what we can do, we can write it as x is equal to 1 minus 1, and this is equal to 0. So this implies x is equal to 0. This will be the complete working 4-mark question. Hopefully you understood this. Now we can move to B part, and B part says this one question is given, find the value of constant A. So we can switch the this one base, and first of all we will take this par first. So 2 log of P and Q and multiplied by this par also we can take first, and we will switch log down for change of base. So this will be P and this will be Q, and this is equal to A. Now we can cancel uh, this part with this one, and our answer will be 2 into 3 will be equal to A, and this implies A is equal to 6. This is 3 marks part which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 7. A curve is such that d2y over dx square is equal to 8 sine 2x. The curve has a gradient of 6. At this point, find the equation of the curve. 8 marks question. So we can integrate the equation, and integral of this side will be dy over dx will be equal to sine 2x. The integral of sine 2x will be minus 8 as it is, and cos 2x, and derivative of this will be over here, and plus integral constant c. And we know it is provided the curve of has a gradient of 6. So dy over dx at this point, x value we can write pi by 2. So we can first we can simplify this as 4, and our equation will become minus 4 cos 2x plus c, and this is given equal to 6. So we can write dy over dx at x by 2, pi by 2 basically. So x is equal to pi by 2, and this will be equal to minus 4 cos of 2 into pi over 2 plus c, and this is given as 6. So I'm writing here 6. And now we can find the value of c. To find the value of c, we can take this equation and solve, and c will be equal to 6 plus 4 cos pi 2 will be cancelled, so it will be cos pi. Cos pi is -1, so 6 minus 4 is equal to 2, so C value will be equal to, and this value we will replace in derivative equation. So dy over dx will be equal to minus 4 cos 2x plus 2. And now then they are saying find the equation of the curve. To find the equation of the curve, we will be integrating it once again, so this side will become y, and integral of cos 2x will be sine 2x, so minus 4 sine 2x over derivative of 2x is 2, so plus integral of 2 will be 2x, plus we can take another integral constant which is b. Now we can replace the point which is pi by 4 and 4 pi. So y is equal to 4 pi is equal to minus 4. Instead of minus 4 we can cancel this and we'll get minus 2 sine of pi by 2. So pi by 2 will be 2 into pi by 2, plus this will be 2x, so 2 into pi by 2, and plus this will be b. Now we can simplify. We can write 4 pi is equal to this will be minus 2 sine of pi, and sine of pi, we can write sine pi plus b. So sine of pi is what? We can write sine of pi mod 1, then sine of pi pi will be equal to um, 0.05, or in terms of basically what we can do, sine of pi is in, this is in degree mode, so we'll shift mode and radian will be 4, and this will be equal to 0, so we can write 4 pi minus pi is equal to b, and this implies b will be equal to 3 pi, and this value we can replace in this step, and we will get y is equal to minus 2 sine 2x plus 2x and plus 3 pi, and this will be our final answer for this part. Hopefully you understood this. Now we can move to question number 8. Question number 8 says the polynomial p of x is equal to this one, where a b are integers. It is given that 2x plus 1 is a factor of p of x. So we can write 2x plus 1 is a factor of p of x. So if this is equal to 0, so x will be equal to 1 minus 1 by 2, and we can find p of minus 1 by 2, and this will be equal to a into x raised by x is minus 1 by 2 raised by 3 plus b into minus 1 by 2 squared plus 7 into minus 1 by 2 plus 1, and now we can further simplify, and this one equal to 0, so this is minus 1 over 8a, and this will be plus 1 over 4b, and minus 7 over 2 plus 1 equal to 0. So if we multiply everything by 8, and before that one we can simplify this section, so it will be minus 1 over 8 plus 1 over 4b, and we can simplify, this will be minus 7 over 2 and plus 1 is equal to minus 5 by 2, and we can multiply everything by 8, this is equal to 0, so it will be minus a plus 2b minus this will be 2 will be cancelled with 8, 4, and 4 5s are 20, so this will be 20 is equal to 0. Now we will get this simplified equation as a, if we change sign for everything, so a minus 2b and plus 20 is equal to 0, and this is like one side which we have solved. If we go through further, question is saying and that when p of x is divided by x minus 3, there is a remainder of 175. So now what we can do, we can do this part which is with the remainder portion. So x minus 3 is equal to 0. This implies x will be equal to 3, so x will be equal to 3, and this one we can replace in p of x. So we can find p of 3 which will be equal to ax cubed plus bx squared. Basically we have to replace 3, and this one also we have to replace 3, and plus this will be 7x 7 into 3 and plus 1, and this is equal to 175. We can write here 175. Now we can simplify this. 3 cube will be 27, so 27a plus this will be 3 squared will be 9, 9b plus 21 plus 1 will be 22, and minus 175 is equal to 0. So we will get equation 27a plus 9b is equal to 175 minus 22 if we shift other side. So 175 minus 22 will be equal to 153. So we can write here 153. Now this is one equation, and this is the second equation which we can solve simultaneously, and we can equalize the coefficients of a, and we can multiply this equation by 27, and if we multiply this by 27, what we will get, we can copy over here. It will be 27a. I'm multiplying this by 27 and writing there, so 27a minus 27 2s are 54, so 54b is equal to, we can shift minus, this will be 20 into minus 20 into 27 will be equal to minus 540. So minus 540 we can write here, and we can solve this simultaneous equation. Sign will be changed and this will be cancelled, and 9 plus 54 will be 63b is equal to 540 plus 153, so it will be 693. 693, and b will be equal to 693 over 63, and 693 divided by 63 is equal to 11, and b will be equal to 11. Now b is equal to 11, and this value we can replace in any of these two original equations, and I will replace in this equation. And before replacing this equation, I'll reduce the size, and so that I'll get the space for this one. So this one, so we can put bracket over here, and this one. Okay, now we can replace minus a, or we can write in this equation we'll be replacing, so a minus 2 into 11, and this is equal to minus 20, so a will be equal to minus 20 plus 22, so a is equal to 2. This will be our final answer for a and b values which we were supposed to find. We have done this one. Hopefully you understood this. Now b part says using your values of a and b for part a, find the remainder when p dash of x is divided by x minus 1. This is 3-mark question. So p of x, we know p of x is equal to what? P of x is equal to 2x cubed plus 11. We are putting a and b value. x squared plus 7x plus 1. So these values which we found in a part we have incorporated in this step. So now we can find p dash of x. This will be derivatives. 2 into 3 will be 6, 6x squared, and plus 11 to 2 will be 22, so 22x, and plus 7, this will be the first order derivative. And then what we have to do is p dash of x is divided by x minus 1. So x minus 1 is equal to 0, so x is equal to 1. So we can find p dash of 1, and p dash of 1 will be 6 into 1 plus 22 into 1 plus 7, and this will be 6 plus 22 plus 7 is equal to 35. So this will be p of 1 will be equal to 35. This is done. Now we can move to question number 9. Question number 9 says, in this question all lengths are in centimeters, and this is very important instruction, and they are saying do not use your calculator in this question. So without calculator we will be doing everything. And the diagram shows the trapezium ABCD, where AB is given, DC is given, and AD is also provided. Find the area of ABCD, giving your answer in the form of this one, where A and B are integers. This is 3 marks question. So for trapezium, this is trapezium, so we can apply trapezium area formula. So area will be equal to 1 by 2 into A plus B into H. A plus B are the parallel sides, and H is perpendicular height. You will have to keep in mind that H is not slanting height, it is perpendicular height. So we'll be replacing in this formula. A area will be equal to 1 by 2. I'm replacing in this formula. So A is what? We can take one side. So I'm taking this as A. So it will be 5 under root 3 minus 3 and plus B. So B is the other side, parallel side. So plus, this will be 5 under root 3 minus 1. And perpendicular height is also provided. So this will be under root 3 plus 2. Put in brackets, multiplication. Now for multiplication, what we can do, we can before multiplying we will add the like terms. 5 under root 3 plus 5 under 3 will be 10 under root 3, and minus 3 minus 1 will be minus 4, and this will be under root 3 plus 2 as it is. We'll copy. Now we can multiply 1 by 2 as it is, and 10 under root 3 will be multiplied by under root 3, and this will become 10 into 3 will be 30, so it will be 30. Otherwise I will write one step for you, and this will be multiplied by this, then plus 10 under root 3 will be multiplied by 2, and then minus 4 will be multiplied by under root 3, and then minus 4 will be multiplied by 2, and this step will be 1 by 2, and this will be 30, and plus 20 under root 3, and minus 4 under root 3, and minus 8. And now further we can simplify. This will be 1 by 2, and 30 minus 8 will be 22 in brackets. So 22 plus 20 under root 3 minus 4 under root 3, and this one we can write 16 basically, plus 16 under root 3, and we can take 2 common and over 2, and this will be 11 plus 8, 11 plus 8 under root 3, and this will be cancelled, so this is equal to 11 plus 8 under root 3, and this will be our final answer for this question. This part, this is 3 marks part. Now B part says the given that angle BCD is equal to theta radian, find the value of cot theta, cotangent theta, in the form C plus D under root 3, where C and D are integers. This is also 3 mark question. So for this one we will go to the drawing, and we will draw like B perpendicular from here I can draw over here, and this will be, we can take this point as E. So I'm writing here E. So now we can consider this triangle, and if we consider this triangle, this will be, we are considering this triangle, and in this triangle BCE, so we can write in triangle BCE, in triangle BCE, what we will be considering, we will be considering uh, we can consider cot theta, or we can consider tan theta. BD over EC, BD over EC will be equal to tan theta. If we go to drawing, BE is this one opposite, over adjacent will be this one, and theta we are taking this one as theta, and this will be tan theta, and we can write the values. This value of this one is same as this, so under root 3 by 2 over EC, we can take this value minus this value. So I will write the equation. Hopefully you understood that one. So this will be what, BC over EC will be equal to tan theta, and BC is under root 3 plus 2, this is BD, and BD over EC will be 5 under root 3 minus 1 and minus 5 under root 3 minus 3. This will be equal to, this is tan theta, or we can write on this side tan theta. Tan theta is equal to this, and further we can simplify this. This will be equal to under root 3 plus 2, numerator as it is, and denominator we can open, and this will be 5 under root 3 minus 1 plus 5, and minus plus 5 under root 3, not plus, it should be minus 5 under root 3 and plus 3, and plus and minus will cancel this one and this one, and remaining will be what, under root 3 plus 2 over, this will be 3 minus 1, and we can write here 2. So tan theta is equal to 2 over this, and cotangent theta we can take reciprocal, so 2 over under root 3 plus 2, and now we can rationalize. For rationalization, we will be taking under root 3 minus 2 over under root 3 minus 2, and then we can write it as 2 under root 3 minus 2 over, this will be under root 3 squared minus 2 squared, and this will be equal to, we can write it as 2 under root 3 minus 4, we have multiplied 2 inside, over, this will be 3 minus 4, which will be resulting to minus 1. So we can write here minus 2 under root 3 plus 4, and this will be our final answer for this part B. C part, using your answer to part B, find the value of cosecant square theta in this format where E and F are integers. This is 2-mark question. So the formula cosecant square theta we know is equal to cosecant square theta is equal to 1 plus cotangent square theta. So this is the formula which we will be applying, and we can write it as cosecant square theta is equal to 1 plus cotangent square theta, and Cotangent square theta we calculated in the previous part, which is B part over here, so we can replace the value, and this will be minus 2 under root 3 plus 4, and this will be squared, and this is equal to 1 plus a square, which will be, we can write it as 2 square will be 4, 4 into 3 will be 12, so it will be 12 plus this will be 4 square will be 16, and minus 2ab, so 2 into 4 will be 8, 8 into 2 will be 16, so 16 under root 3, this one, and further we can write it as 16 plus 12 plus 1 will be 29, so we can write this as 29 minus 16 under root 3, and this will be the value, and this is 2 mark part which we have done. Now question number 10. Question 10 says the diagram shows the figure A, B, C, D, E, F, G, where A, B, F, G, A, B, F, G, and B, C, D, E are rectangles. So this portion is rectangle, and as well as the other portion which we will shade the same color like this one, this is also a rectangle, so this will be better for your understanding if we shade this part, and this is all. These are two rectangles of length x, this side is x, and width x by 3, so x by 3. The sector BFE, sector B is this one, F is this one, and E is this one. So sector BFE of the circle, center B, radius x, has an angle of theta radian, and this is theta radian. It is given that the area of BFE is 2 centimeters square. So this is basically the sector which we can understand and shade like this. So the two types of shapes are there. One is rectangle and the second one is this sector. So we can we'll have to basically, sector angle is provided. So sector angle is sector angle is not, area is provided, which is 2 centimeters square. So this is 2 centimeter square. And what we have to do, first part, A part, show that the perimeter P centimeter of the figure, this is given by this one, this is the perimeter. So for perimeter, what are the things which we'll have to add? AB we have to add, AB plus BC plus CD plus DE plus, again we have to go to FG or GF and plus GA also. 1 2 3 4 5 6 sides. We have to add all these 6 sides, and these 6 sides will be what? This will be x plus x by 3 and plus x by 3. This will be for one rectangle, and for the second rectangle, x plus x by 3 plus x by 3. This will be for second rectangle, and we can rewrite it as 2x plus this will be 4x over 3, 4x over 3. This will be these 6 sides, but further we have to add this sector which is FE. So FE sector we have to find, and FE will be equal to what? FE will be equal to r theta. So r theta is r is x, radius is x, and theta is what? Theta is theta we need to find first theta. So we can find first theta. For that one we know that A area is equal to 1 by 2 r square theta. So area is provided, which is 2 centimeter. We can write 2 is equal to 1 by 2 r square, which is x squared, and theta. So we can find this will be 4 over x square is equal to theta. So this is value of theta, which we can replace over here, and x r theta will be x into r will be theta value will be 4 over x squared, and this we can cancel this square with this one, and we'll get 4 over x, and 4 over x will be fe value. Now for perimeter we will be adding this one what we calculated over here with fe value. So this will be 4 x by 3 plus 2x plus this will be 4 over x, and we can add this one. It will be what? We can add it 4 by 3 plus 2. 4 by 3, 4 over 3 and plus 2, this will be equal to 10 by 3. So it will be 10 over 3 x plus 4 over x. This will be the perimeter, and we have to show this one. P is equal to 10 x by 3 plus 4 over x, and this is what we have done over here. This was a 5-mark question, very important. Then B part says, given that x can vary, find the minimum value of p in the form q under root 30, where q is a rational number. This is 4-mark part, and we can take the result which we have reached in part A. This one, p is equal to 10 over 3x plus 4 over x. So I'm copying the same 10 over 3x plus 4 over x, and perimeter, minimum value for the perimeter. So minimum value for perimeter we will be finding dp over dx. So dp over dx, derivative of p with respect to x. So it will be 10 over 3 as it is, and derivative of x will be 1, and this will be derivative of 4 over x will be what? This will be, we can write as 4x raised to minus 1, and derivative will be minus 1 into 4 into x raised to minus 2, or we can write it as minus 4 over x squared. So this will be the derivative, and I'm just writing here minus 4 over x squared. And for the minimum value we'll be putting this derivative equal to 0, and this one we can delete this, which I've done for your explanation. And now we can rearrange this one. 10 over 3 is equal to 4 over x squared, and cross multiplication, 10 square is equal to 12. So x square is equal to 12 over 10, and x will be equal to square root. Basically we can write square root plus minus square root of 12 over 10, and we can write plus minus, this will be 6 over 5. If we cancel this, 2 5s are 10, 2 6 are 12. So plus minus 6 over 5, and plus value we can write perimeter will be equal to, so perimeter will be equal to 10 over 3, this x value we are replacing into under root of 6 over 5, and plus 4 over x square will be under root of 6 over 5 squared, not squared, this should be x only, this one. Now we can simplify with the help of calculator. So it will be 10 over 3 and multiplied by square root fraction 6 over 5 and bracket close, and plus 4 over root fraction and 6 over 5, and this will give us answer as 4 over 3 under root 30. So 4 over 3 under root 30, that's what they are asking for, q into this. So q value will be equal to 4 over 3. This is perimeter, this is our final answer, and q value is this one. Hopefully you understood this. Now for the C part, verify that the P is minimum, and this is second order derivative test which we are taking. So dP over dx we already have. dP over dx is what we can copy from here, 10 over 3. 10 over 3 minus 4 over x square. So we can write 10 over 3 minus 4 over x square. We can write like this one, minus 2, and d2p over dx square second order derivative will be equal to, derivative of this will be 0, and minus derivative of this will be minus 2 we will pull first, and x raised to this will be minus 3, and this will be minus minus plus, so 8 over x raised to the power 3, and this is what, this is positive, and we can say in case of positive this will be minimum. So this will be the final answer for this part. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 11. Question number 11 is huge, 10 marks question. They are saying the tangent to the point where x is equal to 1 on the curve y is equal to this intersect the y-axis at the point P. This tangent also intersects line x is equal to the point Q. X is equal to at the point Q. A line through P parallel to x-axis meets the line x is equal to 2. Find the point R where exact area. Find the find the exact area of the triangle PQR. This is our task. We have to find the area of the triangle. So what we can do, we will take this y and the tangent to the point and point at x we will find. So dy over dx we can write, which will be derivative of this one. So derivative of this will be like we have 6x and log of x square plus 1. So uv, this is our u and this one is v. So formula uv product formula will be applying. So we can write here first function as it is. Second function will be derivative of the second function, and derivative of second function will be what? 1 over x squared plus 1, and then we will write derivative of this one, which is 2x, and plus derivative of first function, which is u, so it will be 6, and second function as it is log of x squared plus 1. And now what we can do, we can take dy over dx at x is equal to 1, at x is equal to 1, and this will be equal to, we can replace values, so it will be 12, x is equal to 1, so 12 over 2, and plus 6 log of 2, and we can cancel this one, so it will be equal to 6 plus 6 log of 2. And now we can see like base is to the tangent at also intersects as the line x is equal to 2 at the point O. So x is equal to, so base will be 2, base is equal to 2, and height will be what? Height will be 2 times this one, and this will be equal to 6 plus 6 into log of 2, and further we can open the bracket, so it will be 12 plus 12 log 2, and we can find now area. We have height, we have base also, so 1 by 2 into area will be equal to 1 by 2 into base into height, and base is this one and height is 12 plus 12 log of 2, and this will be cancelled, and answer we can write 12 plus 12 log 2, and this will be the answer which is required for this question. We are done with the paper. Hopefully you understood each and everything, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Also recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows. Press bell icon so that you will be getting notification for incoming videos. Also introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.